The Nightmare on Elm Street revolves around a disfigured villain named Freddy Krueger, who preys on teenagers in their dreams. Known for his iconic hat, razor-tipped glove, disfigured face, and striped sweater, Freddy has sparked numerous debates. One user took to the Mandela Effect subreddit with a post titled, "Freddy Krueger's Sweater," highlighting an intriguing controversy surrounding its colors. The debate centered on whether Freddy's sweater featured red and green stripes or red and black stripes. The user mentioned watching a YouTube video by Moneybag73 titled, "Mandela Effect, Freddy Krueger's Sweater Has Changed, A Nightmare on Elm Street." In the video, an interview with director Wes Craven confirms the sweater was originally red and green, but it now seems the color combination has changed. In some images, Freddy's sweater now appears red and black, which could be explained by the fact that green is a dark color and during the 80s, television settings varied. However, several pictures show Freddy wearing a red and black sweater. This sparked debate in the comments section of the user's post, with the user insisting that the sweater's color had changed and urging others to rewatch the movies. In the video, they explained that some people remembered Freddy's sweater always being red and black, while others believed it had changed to red and green. Upon examining Freddy's action figures, it does appear that the sweater is black, not green. This same color shift is noticeable in various images and videos online. Another Reddit post discussed this, where the sweater was seen as red and dark gray. The poster urged everyone to pay close attention to the well-lit scenes in the movie, claiming they would reveal the alteration. Some suggested that this shift could be linked to government changes to our daily reality, while others speculated it was a result of universes merging, leaving some inconsistencies behind. The user then shared several images of Freddy Krueger wearing a gray and red sweater. Interestingly, some of the links didn't open, and the ones that did showed the sweater as red and green instead. Weird Al Yankovic, renowned for his humorous music parodies, has been entertaining fans for decades. His debut album, Weird Al Yankovic, released on May 3, 1983, included iconic songs like "I Love Rocky Road" and "Another One Rides the Bus." Over the years, he's built a loyal following, known for turning popular hits into quirky parodies. However, in recent years, Weird Al has become the center of a Mandela Effect mystery, and the mystery began in March 2021 when a Facebook post falsely claimed that Weird Al had passed away. The post quickly went viral, with millions of views and widespread sharing. Many people were deceived, only to later find out that the news was a hoax. While the post was retracted, some individuals, unaware of the update, continued to believe that Weird Al had died. This led to a bizarre conspiracy theory, suggesting that he had actually passed away, and his death was covered up to protect the revenue from his music sales. According to this theory, a lookalike replaced him, and the hoax was propagated to keep his legacy intact. What made the situation even stranger was that many fans didn't just react to the hoax. They were shocked by the revelation that Weird Al was still alive. Thousands of people claimed to have memories of his death long before the 2021 Facebook post. Some even recalled that he had taken his own life in the 1980s, adding an eerie twist to the mystery. While some conspiracy theorists insist their memories are accurate, others have speculated that the confusion arose from an episode of King of the Hill. In this episode, Hank Hill tells his son Bobby that Weird Al ended his own life after people stopped buying his records. It's believed that some viewers misunderstood this fictional statement and mistakenly remembered it as fact, leading to the widespread belief that Weird Al had died long before the hoax. Candyman is a 1992 American horror film that revolves around the legend of the Candyman. According to the tale, saying the Candyman's name in a bathroom mirror would summon the entity. In the film, the name must be repeated 5 times, but some argue this wasn't always the case. Many distinctly remember the name needing to be said only 3 times. A Reddit user shared their experience on the Mandela Effect subreddit. During sleepovers, they and their friends would dare each other to summon Candyman by saying his name in the bathroom mirror. The user distinctly remembered the name needing to be said only 3 times before turning off the lights to await the entity's appearance. According to the legend, after turning off the lights, one would wait for the entity to appear. 8 years ago, this individual was browsing Hulu when they noticed Candyman listed as an option. However, something felt off. The tagline read, "We dare you to say his name 5 times." This was the first time they realized the number of repetitions had seemingly changed. One individual suggested the confusion might stem from another supernatural legend involving an entity summoned by saying her name 3 times in a mirror. Another user also recalled Candyman's name being said only 3 times, not 5, but speculated this could be because repeating a name 3 times is a common method in folklore, such as in the tale of Rumpelstiltskin. Additionally, a Tupac song includes the line, "Say my name 3 times like Candyman." This fueled debate among Reddit users, with some insisting the name was said 5 times while others firmly remembered it being only 3. It seemed unusual for this legend to differ from others that traditionally involved saying a name 3 times. Interestingly, this wasn't the only Mandela effect associated with the movie. A user named JD57 claimed there was once a scene in the film where a child came face to face with the villainous Candyman. However, the user noted that this scene was no longer present. Instead, it had been replaced by a different scene, featuring another child recounting the story of what happened during the encounter, along with the separate scene of a mother screaming in a store. The user distinctly remembered a scene where a child, needing the bathroom, called out to his mother before running across the street to use it. However, this entire scene no longer appears in the movie. Some suggested it might have been part of the trailer. Mickey Mouse, one of the most iconic figures in children's television, made his debut in 1928 with the name Steamboat Willie. This black and white dancing mouse soon became a household name, beloved by generations. However, Mickey is now at the center of a Mandela Effect mystery that has puzzled fans. Thousands of people vividly remember Mickey wearing suspenders in his early cartoons. But now, these suspenders seem to be missing, leading many to believe the cartoon has been altered. Some viewers even recall Mickey snapping his suspenders during the short, but upon rewatching it, they can't find this scene anymore. This discrepancy has sparked heated debates online. Some conspiracy theorists believe the cartoon was changed over time, raising questions about when and why the suspenders were removed. Others argue that Mickey's classic version always had suspenders, but after extensive searching, no proof has emerged. Despite the fervent efforts of these theorists, no concrete evidence of Mickey wearing suspenders has been found. Skeptics suggest the confusion might stem from Mickey's red shorts, which feature 2 prominent white circles. These circles could be misinterpreted as buttons for suspenders. The position of the buttons has led people to assume that Mickey was once seen wearing suspenders, even though no historical evidence supports this. One individual, who has uploaded over 125 videos discussing Mandela effects, states he clearly remembers Mickey in suspenders, but also recalls Mickey having a tail. This adds another layer to the confusion, as Mickey Mouse has never had a tail, according to experts. Despite the vast number of searches conducted to find images or footage of Mickey with suspenders or a tail, no such evidence exists, aside from a few fake images. A former Disneyland costume department worker shared that Mickey occasionally wore suspenders, but never with his iconic outfit. The suspenders were only part of specific costumes, like when Mickey played a construction worker. The worker explained that Mickey's usual look was kept simple and recognizable, deliberately avoiding suspenders in his iconic appearance. Despite the experts' explanations, many remain unconvinced. Some believe that Mickey's suspenders and tail were somehow edited out of all images, or they speculate that a reality shift has occurred. While the overwhelming consensus is that Mickey has never worn suspenders and never had a tail, the mystery of Mickey's changing appearance continues to intrigue those who believe in the Mandela effect. Seven years ago, a surprising Mandela effect was discovered, related to the famous Bee Gees song, How Deep Is Your Love? A Reddit user named Sacro shared his discovery on the Mandela Effect subreddit, explaining that he stumbled upon a strange shift while singing along to the classic song. He realized that the well-known lyrics, I really need to know, seemed to have been replaced by I really mean to learn. Sacro was certain that this version of the song hadn't been discussed before on the subreddit, and he was eager to share his findings with the community. His post quickly sparked an intense discussion as others chimed in with their own memories of the song's lyrics. One commenter, Scampyite, responded by sharing a link and mentioning that even celebrities like Chris Tucker, Michael Jackson, and Barry Gibb himself had all misquoted the lyrics as well. While this information seemed to support the claim of a Mandela effect, not everyone agreed. Some users from Universe B insisted that the lyrics were always, I really mean to learn, and argued that people's misremembering of the original line stemmed from the predictability of lyrics in songs. In an attempt to clarify the situation, Reddit user T7200 shared a video link from a performance of the song by Andy Gibb, the younger brother of Bee Gees' members Barry, Robin, and Maurice Gibb. At 1 minute and 6 seconds into the performance, Andy clearly sings, I really need to know. Could it be that Andy Gibb had gotten his own brother's lyrics wrong? Moneybag73, another user, brought this Mandela effect to light on the Steemit platform. He pointed out that the song's lyrics had seemingly changed over time, going from, I really need to know, to, I really mean to learn. To support his point, he shared a live performance video where the Bee Gees could clearly be heard singing, I really mean to learn, at the same point in the song. The phenomenon continued to puzzle fans, as similar variations of the lyrics appeared in other performances of the song. Things took a darker turn when user Novad uncovered a chilling connection to the World Trade Center. According to Novad, the song had been played in the building, and a YouTube video, now removed, had captured the music coming from the speakers within the World Trade Center. The video supposedly showed that on that particular day, the lyrics, I really need to know, were being played from the speakers. However, this video is no longer available, adding an eerie sense of mystery to the situation. The debate over the lyrics continued, with users sharing personal experiences. Roan Walker recalled asking his wife what the correct lyrics were. Without hesitation, she said, I really mean to learn, while Walker himself distinctly remembered the line as I really need to know. Another user who had been a teenager when the song first came out also remembered the line as I really need to know. This user claimed they had also watched British TV shows like Monty Python and believed that this wasn't simply a case of mishearing the lyrics. Instead, they felt the change in memory was part of the larger Mandela effect at play. The Saw franchise, known for its iconic villain, John Kramer, aka Jigsaw, has become a staple of horror cinema. Jigsaw is notorious for trapping his victims in life-threatening situations, often giving them a twisted choice to survive. One line from these films has been frequently quoted and memed, "Would you like to play a game?" However, this quote, which many fans remember hearing, was never actually spoken by the character. This odd discrepancy is an example of the Mandela Effect, which involves collective false memories of specific events or details. The Mandela Effect surrounding Jigsaw's line was brought to attention by a Reddit user named SteadyNuff7, who explained that he had recently discovered this curious phenomenon. He pointed out that despite the widespread belief that Jigsaw says, "Would you like to play a game?" the actual line from the movies is, "I want to play a game." According to SteadyNuff7, this realization didn't feel quite right and took away the sinister impact that the phrase, "Would you like to play a game?" had in popular culture. He noted that, unlike the actual line, a question implies that the character's victims have some semblance of choice, which is never the case in Jigsaw's traps. Some Reddit commenters expressed that they had always remembered the line as, "I want to play a game," and never found it to be a question. However, others recalled different versions of the line. One user, Jen Bruge, claimed that she remembered a scene where Jigsaw did indeed ask, "Do you want to play a game?" while another user thought it was, "Let's play a game." This led to further speculation that the confusion might have originated from other media or pop culture references. One possible source of the confusion could be the 1983 movie War Games, in which a supercomputer repeatedly asks, "Shall we play a game?" Some users theorized that this line had been ingrained in pop culture and, over time, was mistakenly associated with Jigsaw's character. However, many users admitted to not having seen War Games, and thus couldn't explain how that movie could have influenced their memory of the Saw films. The debate grew as more users pointed out instances where the line was misquoted. One commenter noted that even an official Saw game advertisement on Twitter had incorrectly stated the line.